So you remember when I said I wasn't sure if it was busy yet or not? That was about an hour ago. We were right here and we saw the Haunted Mansion was 30 minutes, which the sign says it still is. But I'd say the line has doubled since we were here last in the hour, and they haven't changed the wait time yet. But it's definitely busier. It's getting thicker and fuller right here in this little bottlenecked area of New Orleans Square. Now wait till you see what's going on at Pirates. When we walked by Pirates earlier this morning on the way to Critter Country and Haunted Mansion, none of this was here.
So many songs up there.
All these people, this is a very large outer line, a switchback for Pirates. We haven't even reached the front of the attraction yet, as you can obviously tell. This is significant. This is a real solid line. And again, the sign read here 30 minutes as well. That is definitely not the case, because if the line comes out here like this, you're pushing 40, 45 minutes. That's thick. And that's wrong. 20 minutes, not even close. 20 minutes just to, no, it's not 20 minutes, guys. It's 40, it's double that. If this is your first time watching a Fresh Baked Disney video, how are you liking it so far? If this is your first time, I want you to tell me. Put a comment in the video right now and just say, hey, you know, this is my first or whatever, or say if you like it or if you don't like it or whatever. Tell us what you think. Because what you're watching, in case you didn't know, are the very best Disneyland videos on the net. You will not find, I'm not just trying to be boastful either, that's legit stuff right there. Fresh Baked is the best. What you're watching are the best of Disney, baked for you fresh daily. We here at Fresh Baked love to show you guys not just the rides, you know, the attractions, the characters, although we do love characters. We try to show you the nuances of Disneyland, the things that you kind of run past on a daily basis when you come here, because you're in a rush. You're here for one day only, and you know, you want to get in as much good stuff as you can, but you miss out on a lot, guys. You miss out on a lot. And so at Fresh Baked, all we ask is that you guys subscribe, and you'll get a new video every day. That's pretty much what we do. We do a trip every day or every week, and then we chop it up into about 3 or 4 parts, and then we also have some extra special features I bring every week. And we get to show you stuff like this. This is the entrance to Rancho del Zocalo, which is in Frontierland. It's the Mexican restaurant here. And this entrance, which is quite lovely, that's where you go in right there to get your enchilada plate. But it also doubles as a secret entrance to Fantasyland. We've just crossed the threshold, and we're about to walk into Princess Fantasy Fair. And you are transformed and transported to another time and another place. And they're getting ready to do a Tangled show, I believe. The Tangled show, by the way, is outstanding. You guys should check it out. We've got a video of it here up on the website. I'll put a link to you guys right there.
And Mr. Jones.
Here's that beginning of the Tangled show.
Hello! Well done! I'm Mr. Smythe, and I'm Mr. Jones. And how is each and everybody doing today? Welcome to the theater, the famous Royal Theater. And while we're in the theater, I say, let's do a play.
There's your basic overview of the Princess Fantasy Fair.
There is a cream that you can get now.
It's quite lovely. It seems like I've already forgotten that this used to be the Plaza Gardens where they held swing dancing, and you know, you could sit down and enjoy a Coke and just relax. That seems like such a long time ago, doesn't it? And we've burst out onto the hub. Looks like they're getting ready for a 2:30 parade, I bet. Wait, is that right? It's a 1 o'clock parade. They have added a parade. Oh no, they haven't. They've changed the times. There's now, it's a 1 o'clock and a 3:30 parade. They're not doing an evening parade anymore. Well, that sucks. Why? Why? The show's good at night. Why would they change that? Ah. So it's 1 and 3:30 now for the Christmas Fantasy Parade. Hey, you know what? We've got that on video too. You should check that out. Just click right there to see the parade. So it's a little after noon, and it's 40 minutes for Star Tours, which is probably a little optimistic, because they do have you going inside the worst queue in the history of histories. We put an article up a week or two ago about the future of Disneyland in terms of Tomorrowland and the upgrades that they might be having here. as it relates to My Magic over there in Disney World, which is basically dying. My Magic is killing, well, it's not going very well, My Magic isn't, from what I understand, and there's talk that that they're going to have to put a lot more money into the program, and in order to do that, they're going to have to siphon it off of other programs. There's dissenting opinion on that. In any case, what they were talking about for Tomorrowland was basically a conversion to a Star Wars themed land, the entire area. And I want to kind of see if I can summarize for you, if I can remember it, hopefully, what all the plans were. Starting with right here, this is the the old Astro Orbiter location, formerly Rocket Rise. Right now, it's just a carcass of nothing. It doesn't do anything. They were going to, I think, it was either here or that section over there where the Tomorrowland restaurant is. They're going to convert that to a Millennium Falcon walkthrough, and then they're going to put a cantina. The Tomorrowland Terrace was going to become a cantina where you could have the cantina band from Star Wars. You guys know that, famous little bit there. That would look really cool right here too, I think. They were going to move the Astro Orbiter, which is on the inner side. This is where the Astro Orbiter used to be, on top of this terrace right here. Now it's at the front of Tomorrowland. They're going to move that over here to the upper terrace of Space Mountain, which I think would be super cool. Now we're looking this way. Now here, that's the Nemo subs and the monorail. My understanding there is that the lagoon was going to stay, but they were going to demolish the show building, which actually rests underground underneath the Autopia. They're going to rip out Autopia, and they were going to rip out the show building for the monorail. I mean, for Nemo, which means there was going to be no attraction there, just the lagoon. But they were going to make an indoor attraction, and that was going to go through these trees. They're going to build out the trees here a little bit more, but which is also, I'm grateful to hear that they weren't going to rip out the trees, because I think those are integral to the whole look and feel of that part of the park. Yeah. And that part of that was also going to be a total demo of the People Mover track. There was some speculation that the People Mover track was going to be used as the bike race, but I don't think that's going to happen, because part of the reason why it's down is because it's structurally unfit to support a ride. And then my understanding also is that there's going to be various pop-out shows throughout Tomorrowland, similar to what you might find in DCA, where characters just sort of appear. Darth Vader's going to come around. You see stormtroopers today, but you might also see Darth Vader arrest you and take you, or try to do something dastardly with you, with guests as he walks by. And hopefully, gosh, I hope that would have meant a meet and greet too with Han and Luke and Leia. But as for now, as far as I understand, this is all just rumor speculation. Disney hasn't said one way or the other what they're going to do, so who knows. But that's where we're at today.